Cosmic Loves, welcome back to Persia Red Space. And for this weekly guidance that we're doing, will be from December 21st, which is the conjunct with Saturn and Jupiter, which is a significant portal again, to December 27th. So for all of those that actually celebrate Christmas and Hanukkah and things like that, happy holidays. For those that just celebrate family, happy Family Day. We are going to use our Crystal Wisdom Healing Deck. I really like crystals, y'all know that. And I have these crystal runes that I made, which I will be picking in this as well. Sorry, my dog is being gross and licking his hind parts. So I'm going to put these crystals back in the bag. If these crystals end up upside down where you can see these white letters, that means it's in reverse. If it lands like that, then like these two, then that means that it is right side up. So I will get into those when it's time. So I hope y'all got your drinks. You got your little J's. You got whatever it is you need so that we can get into this. I'm ready. All right. Spirit, ancestors, guides. What do we need to be aware of between December 21st and December 27th? What guidance can you give us as a collective? What needs to be known? What should we be aware of? Allow me to give this message accurately with clarity and focus. Let's see what messages Spirit has for us. Y'all, it's cold out here where I am. It is so cold. I have my Snuggie on. It's not a Snuggie because I have a Snuggie, but it's a hoodie. Oh, okay. We got our card. What I was saying though was it's a hoodie that is like a Snuggie. But we have our card. It is Anandalite. So we are going to go into detail with Anandalite. Okay, with those cards, we are crystals. Let me open that up a little bit more. Oh, okay. We got black agate and lapis lazuli. They were upside down, so I will let you know what that means in a second. All right. Oh, let me make it a little bit more closer. We had lapis lazuli. It was upside down. And we had black agate. It was also upside down. All right, y'all know what I'm about to do. I'm about to flip it over. I will see you on the other side. Hey, Cosmic Loves. Here was our card, Anandalite, and it had the number 25. In breaking down the number 25, some of us are starting out with something very important to us. Sorry, I'm shaking the camera. And others of us, we feel stagnant in something that we've started. So it's like you've been working. Okay, this is not gonna work. Hold on, wait. Okay. All right, go back. So you've been working on some things and you've been in the beginning stages of it, and you haven't really thought about it too much because it's in the beginning stage, and some of us are at a stage where we've been feeling like we've been putting in so much work, but we're not getting any farther. It's really about patience and about giving yourself time and grace, because a lot of great things do not happen overnight. And as much as we would like it to, it doesn't. So just be patient with yourself. Um, these new projects that you're starting is not going to all happen in like a month's time. Some of us, we may have that opportunity where something great comes in, but we also have to be aware that we have to give time. When we already know, like, okay, our hair, for example, our hair takes time to grow, but we always know that other people's hair might grow a little bit faster than ours. But it's not like our hair doesn't grow at all. It's just that we have to be patient with our process of growth. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. That's better. I actually wanted to read from the book what it says about this card, because it's like a whole bunch of stuff, and I feel like the amount of information would be better if I just read it from the card. Well, the book or whatnot. Okay, so Anandalite deals with the cosmic consciousness, and don't forget that Monday on the 21st is this 1221 portal. You know what I'm saying? Where Saturn and Jupiter are going back. They're not going back. They're going into Aquarius. They're coming out of Capricorn, going into Aquarius. Saturn for 3 years, Jupiter for 1 year. You know, Saturn deals with discipline time. Jupiter deals with our money and our expansion. So it's time to expand. And what have you been so disciplined about? What have you given time to? Good question, right? Okay. Anandalite gently facilitates integration and release of emotional blockages standing in the way of spiritual awakenings. It reminds us that the consciousness is omnipresent and omniscient, seeing all, knowing all. Immerse yourself in the mystical interconnections that is cosmic consciousness. When it comes to self-understanding, you have a potential to live a completely different dimension of consciousness. Recognize that you were previously operating within a narrow band of awareness. Attune to the flashes of the divine light within your soul. Let feelings of separation fall away. Embrace unity. I'm gonna break it down as we go. So this is basically saying that we still have blockages. Like, this is at the end of the year. I know a lot of us have been feeling these shifts in just the energy and stuff like that, and we're all taking it different. It doesn't even matter what zodiac sign we are. So it's kind of like, I'm tired. I've been being emotional. I just want to sleep. And don't forget that we have a full moon in Cancer at the end on the 29th of December. So people are going to get a bit more emotional. And like they said, it's time to get rid of these emotional blockages. If you're having emotional issues, what are you being emotional about? Something is triggering you to become emotional. Why am I having trouble speaking? It's triggering you to become emotional because it's something that you haven't dealt with, whether it be something positive or negative. Because sometimes positive things happen, we haven't dealt with it, we just got really excited and we keep it moving. We haven't given ourselves time to celebrate. What haven't we celebrated? Or what haven't you gotten through to? You thought that you did your shadow work and that you could skip through some parts. But now, there's some emotions coming through. More emotions coming through. The blockages that you left there because you didn't want to deal with it, they're coming through. I know that sounds bad, but we got to get through this before the new fiscal year. It has to be dealt with. And Monday is another great day and portal and time to program what you want in your new year. All this emotional stuff, can we leave that in 2020? Can we leave non-healed emotions in 2020? I'm talking about the ones that you've been skipping over this whole time, not the ones that you've been wanting to fix because it ain't so deep. I'm talking about the ones that are really deep. And for us that do not celebrate ourselves and everything that we do, celebrate yourself. What are you waiting for? You're blocking your happiness by not celebrating yourself, your joy and your bliss. When are you going to take that time? It's all up to you because it's about you. As I was saying. Oh yeah, the self-understanding. So remember I said in another weekly guidance that we were upgrading like our DNA and everything like that. And it's funny that 1221 portal coming on Monday, they're saying that there's a lot of upgrades being handed out to different people. And this is telling us what we previously were and that we need to catch those flashes of light within our cosmic self, within our own soul. That sounds like an upgrade to me. That sounds like it's time for that chapter that ended to make way for that cosmic shift. That was the weekly guidance where we did the rebel and we had ascension. We used a sacred rebel deck and we had ascension. It was talking about DNA upgrades. Okay, come through. It is time for us to upgrade. It is time for us to get better. I don't know about y'all, but I've been waiting. I've been waiting. Who doesn't want to upgrade, to walk in your purpose, to come to a conclusion about where you're supposed to be in life, to not have that communication with the higher realms, with the higher you? I want that communication. I know y'all want that communication. I know y'all want that bond. Now's the time to get it. But you need to make sure that you're in good shape. Are we in good shape? How y'all feeling? Okay, divination. You are here to experience cosmic consciousness, transform your goals, and seek new direction. You have an exceptionally clear sight now, stripped to the bone, and the old falls away. Do not despair. New light is infused. When you transform your awareness, humanity experiences a quantum shift. Okay. So this is to say that some of us have been going in a specific direction. We've stayed in a specific industry. We've done something. We've just remained skilled in one area. And this is asking us to expand Jupiter, to expand that area, that industry that we're in. Yes, we don't have to be the jack of all trades. That is not for all of us. But we can gain more skill, experience, and insight in different areas of our life. It doesn't have to be hard. Not at all. It can be very simple and very easy. Like, all the things that you love doing, take that into consideration. Learn more about it if you haven't. Try to incorporate that in this new direction. Because the new year is coming. The new fiscal year is basically here. What direction are we going to go into? What is something new and lively that could bring us some oomph to our lives? I don't know about y'all, but I've already been programming mine. I know what I want to do. I know what difference I want to make. I know what industries make me happy. Now it's time for me to put that to work. What are y'all doing, learning, giving yourself a chance to do at this time? What do you want to get into? These are all things that you should be thinking about right now. These are all things that are going to make a difference in your new fiscal year. How many of us have been thinking about it? Not too many of us. Because I can see Spirit is showing me some of y'all hanging your head or looking down, looking away. But it's okay. It is okay because we all do things in our own time. And December has been giving us a lot of time to hit these portals and get through. So don't feel bad. Do not feel bad one bit. It is completely okay. Healing insight. Enlightenment can happen right now. You're a part of everything, and everything is a part of you. The frequency of this card is very high, and it cleanses and activates all chakras. The timing for this stone is the present moment. The soul path is becoming a vessel for cosmic consciousness. it's funny that it says the vibration is exceptionally high because we're in an exceptionally high energetic state right now. December has been not all over the place in a bad way, but all over the place in getting these energies together for this great movement as we go into 2021. So for them to give us an exceptionally high crystal at this time is awesome. Um, and it's telling us to cleanse and get rid of all these blockages out of our chakras. We need to be stimulated. We need to be in balance though, but we need to be stimulated. We need to do a little bit more with our chakras. Make sure that they are healthy and clear, healthy and clear. Get some Reiki work done. Get some energy work done. If you know anybody, if you don't, hi, I'm a Reiki master. Or go with someone that you are pulled to. That's even better. If you have someone that you're pulled to that does the work, just go get it done. And there's distance Reiki. So during this time, you can go to people that do distance Reiki. If you have trouble finding someone, you can always contact me. If you don't, just get it done. It feels amazing. Superbly amazing. There's also talked about the present moment, timing. Our present moment, like, are we in this present moment? Are we really looking at what we've come up with to this point? Have you paid attention to that? What have we been doing at this present point? Where do we feel we are? This goes into where we want to go in 2021. We need to be aware of where we want to go. We need to sit in the present this week. We need to sit in the present this week and see where we are physically, emotionally, and spiritually. It's important for us. We always have to do self-evaluation so that we know where we are. That's like when we go to the doctor and get blood work. We have to know where we are physically in our bodies, what's going on, where our immune system is, how our organs are functioning. So we just need to do that, a self-evaluation for ourselves. Where are we at right now? What do we need to work on? What is damaged or what is going so great right now? You know what I'm saying? It's not all about looking at the bad things. It's just about knowing where you are. And this week they want us to know where we are. They want us to be ready for these cosmic downloads. They want us to be ready for this cosmic consciousness that we're coming into. It's time to be ready. We are connected to everything. Everybody, what is it? I think, don't quote me, 6 degrees of separation? Everybody is connected in some way. There's just 6 degrees of separation. All of our actions and all the things we do are connected to something that someone else is doing. In a way. We might not see the reaction to it because it may not be so big, but there is a reaction. A beautiful one, honestly. Most of the time they're beautiful, but we don't pay attention because we're always looking for the negative reactions. Why don't you look for the beautiful reactions this week? All the beautiful interactions of everything you've done. Give yourself credit for the joy that you've spread, the bliss that you've spread, not just within yourself, but within others. This is a time to really, really be cognizant of where you want to go, where you are, and how you are feeling. Because if you're feeling good, everything that you've done to get to this point to feel good, magnify it. Feel even better. Give yourself more chances. Give yourself more ways to feel better. I mean, why not? All right. So we had lapis lazuli, and it was upside down. It was reversed. Lapis lazuli deals with our throat chakra, and it deals with our third eye. So what it is saying is that your throat chakra and your third eye is not as open as it should be. Your intuition, you're still not trusting it as much as you should, but they want you to. They want you to. Also, there have been new opportunities coming up or that will come up. You've been having second guesses about them. Really think about it. Because usually Lapis brings in new successful job opportunities for us or career opportunities. And because it's reversed, I'm feeling like whatever opportunity you're being given is not exactly what you want. Remember, it's not about settling. It's about getting what you're worth, getting what you deserve. Know your worth. Lapis also deals with friendship and harmony. So there are some friendships that are not working to your highest good, or maybe that you burnt the bridge for, that you've been thinking about. And maybe it's time for you to actually, get past that emotional blockage and really sit down and talk to that friend. Apologize for what you've done. And I know a lot of y'all are like, I'm not apologizing for nothing. And that's fine. Then this isn't for you. This is for those that know they did something wrong and are in the emotional capacity to be able to apologize and hopefully rekindle a friendship. This is a time for you to get back into harmony because we're not in harmony. A lot of these shifts have been getting us out of sorts. What have you been doing to put yourself back in sorts? That's what the important thing is. What are you doing? What have you been doing? Lapis Lazuli also works with inner knowing and inner growth, inner wisdom. Trust your wisdom. Trust in the growth process. A lot of us have not been doing that. It's like we get into it and then we hit a bump and it's like, oh my gosh, I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do this. Stop taking a hit to your self-confidence. Stop letting your self-confidence be beat down. Hold it up. Be confident and know where you're going. Know where you belong. Don't let trusting yourself be a thing of the past. We need to really trust ourselves. Going into the new year needs trust in us. And if you are having these relationships, trust in these relationships, because you can't have a relationship without trust. Not a business one, not a romantic one, not a friendship, not a parent one. Also, Lapis Lazuli deals with manifestation and protection against spiritual attack. We're not manifesting things right now. Remember, we're thinking about the present, what we want now. Lapis Lazuli is trying to tell us, remember, that what we're trying to manifest isn't going to come right now, but it's coming. You just have to be patient. It's coming. But this year has to end first. This fiscal year has to end first. And then we have to take into account that we need to make sure that we protect ourselves spiritually, physically, and emotionally. For us that have had heartbreak in 2020, rose quartz will help you. It will help protect and heal your heart. For those of us that have had, mental instabilities, protect that. Keep those people away from you that get in the way of your mental stability. For anyone that has had spiritual instability, like right now, know yourself, know your path, and be good with it. Sometimes we will not always be able to see what's going on. It's more so about being able to still go with the flow and know where you're going. Sight without sight. The next one we had was Black Agate. Black Agate deals with good fortune, wealth, prosperity, generosity, protection, spiritual awareness, and grounding. All of what is a little bit shaky for us. We've been grounding, but we feel off. The energy still feels off. Continue to ground. Do not feel like the grounding is not working. It does work. again, goes back into our protection. We need to make sure that we're protecting ourselves. Your spiritual awareness, your intuition. Continue to work on that. We all do. We have to trust in ourselves, because how are we going to level up if we don't trust ourselves? We'll always doubt ourselves at the wrong time. And we'll doubt our ability. What did I say? Wealth, generosity. Have you been being generous to other people? Or have you been being stingy? Have you been accepting generosity from others? Or have you been putting up a wall? Accept generosity this week. Accept it. And be generous. Generosity is like the law of reciprocity. It brings in wealth. You may not think so, but you have to spend money to make money. And that goes in so many different dimensions. Like, we may not always see the benefits or the rewards when we give to others, but we do get it. People give back to us, and you probably will make that plus more than what you spent. Law of attraction goes into this too. Let's attract some abundance. Let's attract some prosperity, generosity. Let's attract some wealth and good fortune. It's something we need to look at. Let's see. What I didn't say is that lapis lazuli is a water sign, while black agate is an earth sign. Water dealing with health, going with the flow, being at peace. And we're not right now. We feel turbulent. We feel like we're in turbulent waters. Relax. Really relax. Things will get better. The waters will calm. You just have to get through the rest of December. So do things to calm yourself. Earth sign. Continue to ground. Don't stop grounding. Don't stop connecting with earth. Pay attention to your physical being. Pay attention to your health right now. Pay attention to your money. Be aware of it. Be aware of your business and how it's going and where you want to go with it. You want that good fortune. So pay attention. Keep an eye on it. Black agate is telling us that we have to make ourselves secure. We have to feel safe. And I know it's hard during this time, but you could do this. You could be safe. It's also reminding you that you are safe because you are being protected and loved by your ancestors in your court. So don't ever forget that. Ever. I really hope that this weekly guidance helped you. This was a little bit different for me. I got to, throw out my little crystal runes again. Well, they're organite runes. Again, I used them in my pick a card. I like this. It's just like little things that need to be reminded that they're telling us to do before the fiscal year comes, before 2021 hits. So guys, hold on. There are going to be so many energetic shifts during this time, but it's okay. It's all for the better. It's all for the level up. It's all for the DNA upgrade. I hope to see you guys next time. Please share this with anybody that you feel will need this. Like, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next video. Thank you for being here with me, and I will see you next time.